Thank you for visiting the Creative Council by Candid at www.thecreativecouncil.org. On Facebook, we are The Creative Council Texas. Y'all like and subscribe to the Facebook page at Candid Poet and share this video with all your friends. So, today I want to talk to you about the Coalition to Back Black Businesses, which has a grant initiative to provide immediate financial assistance and long-term support for America's Black-owned small businesses. And I just want to go over some of the eligibility and help you qualify your business. So we have here, and I'm not going to go over all this, but this is actually just a little bit of information about how they came about creating this initiative to back Black businesses. The initiative created through American Express, the National Black Chamber of Commerce, National Business League, United States Black Chambers, Walker's Legacy, and the United States Chamber of Commerce Foundation is working together. They're going to work together over the next 4 years, you all, to provide $10 million in grants, $2.5 million per year, in addition to training and resources to Black-owned small businesses in distressed communities. They've also added Altis USA. And so as they add more people, of course, the fund just grows. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you go here to webackblackbusinesses.com, and if you want to go on there, navigate this yourself, great. Also share this with anyone you know. Y'all, please, real quick, just some housekeeping. Like and subscribe. Please subscribe to the YouTube. Share this video. This is free information, free grants. They're giving out grants to over 280 businesses. Okay. That is significant. This American Express, We Back Black Businesses initiative is something that everyone wants to know about. So one of the first things you're going to do is you're going to check eligibility requirements. And I love this landing page because you can see that pretty much just goes right down. The whole home landing page has everything that you need to know about it. So just real quick, you'll need to go to webackblackbusinesses.com, and I'll share the link below. You can express your interest in a LOI, letter of intent is pretty much what that is. And once you're going to want to do that tonight before 12 o'clock, there's only 10 questions. It's real quick. Again, this is for businesses that have 3 to 20 businesses, have been in business over a year, okay? So now it says after September 21st, each applicant will be computer assigned a random number, and 280 businesses will be selected as finalists. This is awesome. So additional applicants may be chosen for the wait list. So although this is a huge world, a lot of Black businesses, most won't be eligible after they have been selected by the computer. So you just want to make sure that you're eligible and that you're qualified. So now this here says, meet the criteria for being a Black-owned enterprise in a qualifying industry. And you must employ between 3 to 20 people, and you must live in a distressed zip code. So I just tried a few zip codes that are around here, 2 that I work out of, and 1 that a client works out of, and it looks like they qualify. You are going to want to check and see that your business is registered in that zip code. So when you look under your LLC, where is that registered at? Not where you're doing business at, but where is your LLC registered at, okay? Where is your doing business as registered at, okay? So now you're going to want to meet their criteria, which is going to be the employee count, business type, and business location. And then you're going to want to fill out these 10 questions here. These 10 questions are, you fill them out and click submit. You'll need to be more specific and you'll need to have more available once you're actually selected on the wait list. So as you can see, these questions are very These questions are very simple. You don't need to have any thought process to this, okay? So I'm just doing this just to show y'all just how easy this letter of intent is, and how you can, and I'm going to put a phantom number because I don't plan on actually submitting this. I just want to show y'all I've already submitted this myself. So I don't need to do that again. And of course I am interested in learning more, right? And look at that. The last thing is, how has reduced consumer traffic? Let's just say that. And then you would go here to submit. I'm not going to submit that because that's the last thing. I just wanted to show you all that's the letter of intent, which the letter of intent in a grant, a classic or traditional grant writing scenario, is much more detailed. So here is just some more items that I like to use to qualify, because we know that to be eligible, let's go back over those eligibility requirements, which I don't think we actually went over. My apologies. So let's go over those here as we check our zip code, and then we're going to go over eligibility here. So it's going to be any government agency that's not any public administration, political organization who's not gas stations, shopping, property management company, direct sellers, travel agency, any business that is primarily private clubs or businesses, that would be like golf clubs or stuff like that, or country clubs. Businesses principally engaged in teaching, instruction, and that would be like daycares. So I have some folks that I always think about sending grants to, which I just really love their business and their business structure and love what they're doing in the community. So I always try to send grant opportunities to them. Businesses, I wouldn't send to her because, hey, she can't get that because she engages in teaching, instruction, or counseling. Which derive directly or indirectly more. It looks like sexual nature, or sex stores. Businesses owned by employees of the founding grant folks. So the Black Chamber of Commerce, the National Business League, Walker's Legacy, and U.S. Black Chambers we talked about earlier, that were the grant makers. Entities listed in the U.S. Department of Treasury sanctions list. As long as you don't have any sanctions, you're good. So now, here I'm going to go to the selection process. Each business, again, is going to be computer assigned a number. 280 businesses will be selected as finalists and notified within 2 weeks. So, again, where we go back here, it says additional applicants may be chosen for the wait list and elevated to finalists if any of the initial finalists are deemed ineligible, because filling out those 10 questions does not mean you're eligible, right? Doesn't even mean you're qualified. You have 1 week after you've been notified to complete. It says special consideration will be given to women-owned businesses, which will make up at least 25% of the awarded grants. So again, if you're a Black woman, this is really good for you, and that's more qualifying. Now we'll talk about enhancement grants as well. Now, this one is also going to select a group of grantees that will be eligible to receive the enhancement funds. If you received those, the $5,000 grant, you'll be eligible to receive the $25,000 enhancement grants that you can opt in to receive. And it looks like the grants will be awarded within 2 weeks. So, I mean, this is really, really a good one, y'all. Go do some additional research. If you have any questions, I definitely would love to try to get those answered for you, or try to get you to someone who can answer those questions. Also, keep in mind to go always scroll the entire page. I'd like to talk more about qualifying grants, but I wanted to get this information out to you all quickly as possible. But always spend some time on the landing page and the home page, or the home page of where you're actually applying for the grant. That way you can actually find out if you're qualified. If there is one of the most valuable things that I find on the homepage or the web page for a grant maker is their past recipients. Now, this is their first year, so you're not going to find a lot out about their past recipients because it's the first year. You'll be one of the first. But typically I like to look at that. So barring that, I like to look at other stuff they've got going on. Here we go. We got Black Women Equal Pay Day fast fact sheet here. This would give me, without knowing that they would be taking special consideration to Black women, this would give me a clue. I'm a Black woman and they're talking about that. So y'all go to WeBackBlackBusiness.com, WeBackBlackBusinesses.com, and fill out the letter of intent, which is in the form of a powered form on the main homepage. Check and see if your zip code is eligible. Express your interest. Check your zip code eligibility. Again, that's at WeBackBlackBusinesses.com, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube and sharing it with your social networks so more Black female-owned small businesses can get this information to them. Good luck on this grant, y'all. And please let me know if you actually win the grant or if you are selected as a finalist. Let me know if you're selected as a finalist and you're deemed ineligible because you didn't have everything you needed. Let me know whatever your experience was with the We Back Black Businesses grant. Thank you all for watching. Again, y'all, please click the subscribe and like button. My YouTube is Candid Poet. You can find me on Facebook at Candid Johnson. I'm always sharing stuff about grants. I have the Creative Council. Y'all check out some of my clients that you'll see on there doing some great work with Black women in the community and some great female small Black owned businesses as well, y'all. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe the Creative Council.